This is a tale of the woman in the woods named Valentina. Her story begins in Austria, Spain in 1898. She lived a very happy life with her loving husband Eduardo. This ended when her husband was drafted into the Spanish-American War. She was receiving letters from him regularly at first, but as time went on, the letters became a rare occurrence. She got a bad feeling, and even though she had the hope that he would return safely, he never came home.
This left her in a deep depression that led her to isolate herself in Bosque de Muñelos. As she was wandering in the woods to clear her mind, she came across a meadow with big, beautiful trees and a small river that overlooked the town. She decided to stay here because it became a place of comfort to her. This safe space helped her grieve. After years went by, she was never seen again by her family and friends. She died of a broken heart and haunted the woods. She later reappeared to a man in the woods.
One cold December night, the man went for a stroll in the woods and found himself in a meadow. While he was pacing back and forth, pondering his life choices, she appeared to him, because she had once felt the pain he was feeling. He was feeling hopeless and like no one could understand him. Like the woman in the woods, this meadow gave him comfort. The woman in the woods left him with a faint kiss on the cheek, giving him the feeling that he was not alone. The reason why the kiss is so relevant is because she wasn't able to be with her husband in his last moments. She wants to provide that comfort that her husband needed to the men that don't have that in their life. After this man's interaction with the woman in the woods, he realized that she represented the start to a better life.
As more men came to the meadow and unknowingly received a kiss on their cheek, these men began to feel a connection with other men they did not know. This created conflict among the society in Asturias because of the racial barrier. Many people were upset with the interactions people of different races were having, even if it was just a friendly acknowledgement of each other. Because of this deep connection that men shared, they were able to overcome the racial and social differences. As word began to spread, the woman in the woods became a threat to societal norms.
Many people thought of the woman in the woods as a mystical being. They did not believe that she was once real and that her kiss had such a big effect on men. The men who experienced this were the only people that knew it was real, and they had to explain to people that the experience is unusual and unexpected. She was a monster to children in Spain because they did not understand the power she had or why she was doing it. There were a lot of rumors that went around that she was dangerous, ate kids, and cursed anyone that walked into her woods. She was also a monster to people with prejudice towards different races. They were afraid of change and what that would do to their community.
And to this day, people still see her as a monster that haunts the woods, but there is not as much knowledge about her past. Today, it is a rare occasion that a man comes forward and says that he has been marked with her kiss. Over the years, society has changed. Racial prejudice isn't as common, so she is seen as a positive figure that brings races together and brings peace to the community.